She had intended to borrow a tissue from the humans, but the sound she made startled the boy nearby. He stared directly at her, frightening Arrietty into accidentally dropping the sugar cube. But the boy meant no harm. Instead, he hoped the girl would pick up the sugar cube, and he would pretend he had seen nothing. Yet Arrietty remained terrified, convinced that his kindness was merely a pretense. Returning home, Arrietty felt deeply dejected, believing it was her carelessness that had cost her mother's favorite sugar cube. Suddenly, a noise startled her. It was the boy she had seen the previous night. He had personally returned the sugar cube. Curious, Arrietty followed him. Using a leaf as an umbrella, she arrived at the boy's windowsill. As she gazed at the giant before her, he did not seem as frightening as her family had described. She returned to where the sugar cube had been placed, and found a note beneath it. Arrietty considered reading the words below, but ultimately decided to leave, without even taking the sugar cube. Back home, she told her parents what had happened, but they insisted it must be a trap set by humans to capture them. As Arrietty looked at the vegetable porridge before her, she felt an inexplicable sense of loss. Sometime later, Arrietty discovered that the sugar cube had been half-eaten by ants. After ensuring it was safe, she opened the note beneath it. It seemed Arrietty understood something then, and she decided to meet him again. To clarify things once and for all, Arrietty emerged from the sewer and climbed up the vine to the rooftop. Unfortunately, her movements were spotted by a crow. Seeing this, she hurriedly tried to escape. At that moment, the boy was reading in his room, when half a sugar cube was suddenly pushed through the window. The sound of it hitting the floor caught his attention. Seeing the figure at the window, he immediately recognized the girl from days before. Overjoyed, he asked if she had come to see him, but Arrietty had not yet let her guard down completely. She urged the boy not to disturb her life again. However, having been bedridden for years, the boy simply longed for someone to talk to. Arrietty's parents had warned her that humans were dangerous and that if discovered, they would have to move. The boy envied her for having family around, as his own parents, busy with work, had not visited him in a long time. Learning of the boy's loneliness, Arrietty's heart softened. Then, the boy suddenly asked to see what she looked like. After some thought, Arrietty agreed to his request. But just then, the crow from before swooped in, attempting to devour the tiny Arrietty. In that critical moment, the seriously ill boy rushed out of bed, scooping Arrietty into his hand. Yet, he had no means to protect himself. Fortunately, the nanny heard the commotion and hurried over. Seeing her young master being attacked by the crow, she angrily drove the bird away. After the nanny left, the boy eagerly opened his palm, but Arrietty was no longer there.